What up guys, welcome to Game Dudu's channel. Let's see what's different between the new RG350m and RG350. We can see from the package, D-pad has switched its place with the left analog stick. Let me open this box. Voila! Here it is, the first-hand RG350m in aluminum alloy. I presume the M in its name is short for metal. My first impression on this machine is that it's weighted and feels deluxe compared to the former plastic one. Now I get my hands on the device to feel the shoulder button first. I feel like this design is more ergonomic. I like the alloy touch of RG350m's rounded edge, while the plastic one of RG350's being too rough. It's comfy to hold this device. The analog sticks are adopting the same as switches. It's handy to control on them. The response of D-pad is different. See, this is the previous one, and then the present one. The present one gives more bouncing when pressed on it. Quite responsive. Later, we can test it out in games. It's the same with ABXY buttons. Looking at the upper side of the device, there are 4 jacks of OTG, HD, earphone, and USB, which are different from the former one. It is said that HDMI is now supported, but we won't be testing it in this video. Maybe in our coming videos. Turn it upside down to watch it from below. We now have 2 TF card slots, one for system card and the other one for storing your ROMs. The reset button is in the middle of 2 slots and sunken into the shell. You will need to use your nails to click on it. Then go to the back of the machine. There are 2 silicone pads embedded in the shell to increase the friction when you hold the machine. After a long time play, if your palms are sweating, these pads can help prevent the device from slipping out of your hands. See, when you hold it, your fingers are right in its place. A pretty considerable and smart design, I would say. Quite interesting. It is said that RG350m comes with 2 colors, rose gold and metal gray. We have a metal gray here today. Maybe we'll have a rose gold on some other day and make a comparison. And the volume button, yes, it's now on the left-hand side of the machine, while it's down below on former device. Have a look at the former one. It's not convenient to press on. Pretty handy to have it on the left-hand side now. Symmetrically, the power button is on the right-hand side. Now turn it on. Oops, do it again. So nothing different in the boot screen. But the resolution has increased. It's changed from 320 multiplies 240 to 640 multiplies 480. The display is more subtle. Take your computer as an example. With the former resolution, pixels can clearly be observed on the screen. Now with the increased resolution, the display will be clearer and more detailed. As for the sound of LR buttons, they feel different too. The sound is crisp and bright. And then the analog stick, switched analog, pretty responsive. Love it. RG350m levels up a lot by upgrading the elements I have been talking about so far. Next, let's check out how it performs in games. Start with FC titles. We'll go with Contra. Turn up the volume, it's really handy. And as we can see, the display levels up. The D-pad, its response, as you can see. Terrific. The analog sticks also respond perfectly. But, as we all know, in 8 or 6-bit games, joysticks are rarely used. That demonstrates how important the change of D-pad is to players' game experience. In our future videos, we will fully test the analog sticks in fighting games like Street Fighter, to let you have a further understanding of how it plays Ultimate. For me, it's handier to play it with the new joysticks. Users complain about the former placement a lot, saying the producers place the most important D-pad on the lower left of the device. When you hold the D-pad on the previous machine, you can't get hold of the whole unit, and it will easily fall from your palms. Now we have their places swapped. I believe most players would love the placement on RG350m. We can see in the menu, the presence of pixels has reduced. The system interface remains the same. And we will test out more games in deep soon. That shall be the end of our video. There's more to come. We will make it a series to illustrate what kind of surprise RG350m brings to us. Thanks for watching.